so here we have to go to our Spss, and we have to run a paired samples t-test. Have to go to variable view, and then type pretest, and here we have posts test, and then our decimal set into 0, and then go to data view. So here we have to enter our data for our pretest. We have 150, 140, 132, 124, 155, 87, 201, 155, 167, 167, and then 203, 232, 191, 222, and then 205. In our post test we have here 5, 140, 131, 119, and 165, 152, 55, 199, 150, 151, 161, 235, 199, 201, and 200. Now, so we completed our data, and so we have to go to analyze, compare means, and then go to paired samples t-tests. So we have here to go to the arrow here, our variable 1, our pretest, our variable 2 is our post test, and so we go to OK. Now, so here is the result of our paired samples t-test. We have our pretest mean 175.40, and then post test 166.87. Okay, so this time we will go into test linear regression. We have to go to variable view, and then we have to put here, enter here, variable 01, and we have here variable 02, decimal, and then our label here we have first time visit, and then here's for returning, So we have to enter our data. For a variable one, we have six 1706, and then we have 1942, and then 1991, 1922, 1663, 1066, 1391, and 21, 25, 22, 39, 23. For variable 2, we have 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 3, 8, 5, 3, 9, 3, 3, 50, 2, 7, 8, 1, 7, 4, 2, 2, 3, 9, 3, 3, 8, 2. Okay, and then we have to go to analyze, and then go to regression, linear. Okay, so we have here we're returning implicit as our dependent variable, and then first independent variable. To go to statistics, okay, and you have to check R, square, continue, options, okay, and then it's independent, okay, continue, and then we have here, okay, and then here is the summary of our result. Okay, Anova regression, sum of squares here, and squares. Okay, that's all for our linear regression. Okay, so this time we're going to have one-way Anova. So first thing, we have to open our Spss, and then go to variable view, and now we have to type our variable. We have here group, and then we also have here scores. So here in our group we have to just the decimal to 0, put label groups, and then here scores, and then we have here our values in our group, and then we have here value 1. So we have 3 groups here. So first we have value 1, and then like, so we have our control group, and then we have add. We have also 2. Then we have here from for our second group, and then add, and then we have here 3, group 3, and then label and recast, and then add, and click OK. select scale for our measure, and then for our score, don't have to adjust the values, just have to select nominal for our measure in scores. No, I mean this one is nominal and this one is scale. And then we'll go to our data view. So here we have 5 data value for each group. So I have already encoded here the data, so we just have to now, so we have here 5 for group 1, and then 5 for group 2, and then also 5 for group 3. Now for the score, we just have to copy paste here. Copy. Paste for our second group. Copy paste. And for the last group, then we have to copy paste it. So we have completed our data here. And now let's go to analyze, go to descriptive statistics, and then go to explore. And then we have here to identify our dependent variable and dependent variable. So our dependent list for our dependent variable is score. So drag it there. And group is our dependent variable of factor list. So we have the statistics. Okay. So we have to uncheck Steam and AdLib, but instead we have to check histogram and check normality slots with test, and then continue, and then we have to click OK. We have to wait for our data. So here's the result of our test. And for the case summary, test of normality. We also have our histograms here. Mean and prompt, and then recast. And then we also have our normal Q plots, and also normal Q plots. And also we have our observed scores. That's okay, so this time let's go on to our SPSS and let's test independent variable or independent sample t-tests. So for our independent sample t-test, variable, we have here group, and then we also have here score. Yeah, we have our label, values, value of 1 is 2, 1, 2, then measure scale, so it should be scale. Okay, so here, and now let's go to our data view, and here we have 2. Since we have 2 groups, I do have enter 1. Then for our first group, and then for our next 2 groups. And for our score, we have here input already our scores here, so we just have to copy paste them. Copy and paste for our group 1, and then also copy and then paste here for our second. So here we already have our data, so we have to go to analyze and then compare means and go to independent samples t-test. So here we have our test variables, which is group. Our group variable is our grouping variable. And then define group, so we have here for group 1 we have 1, for group 2 we have 2. Continue and then click OK. Now we have here our independent samples t-test result. Okay, so that's all for our independent samples t-test.